Today is not an ordinary day. My child, listen closely. I sent Archangel Michael many times before to whisper to your soul, but you were too overwhelmed to notice. And now, today, on this very day, May 28th, it has become an emergency. I, your Father in heaven, order you to open this message now. There is no more waiting. A secret courier is already on the way to your house. And the package they carry is not made of paper or wrapped in tape, it's wrapped in fate. It's sealed in divine timing. It is what you've prayed for in silence, cried for in the dark, and almost gave up on. But heaven never forgot. I never forgot. That's why you're seeing this now. Yes, you. Don't scroll away. This is not a coincidence. This is not just another message. This is your moment. Archangel Michael is still standing at the door of your spirit, knocking gently but firmly, waiting for your soul to hear the knock that the world drowned out. The one coming is not just a courier. They're carrying something that was held up for months, even years. There were forces that tried to stop this. People you trusted blocked it. Situations delayed it. But heaven has cleared the path now. I stepped in. I moved what no man could move. I touched what was untouchable. I opened doors in rooms you didn't even know existed. That's how much you're loved. That's how serious this moment is. This is your confirmation. Yes, that deep feeling you've been having. That something big is coming. You weren't imagining it. Your spirit has been feeling the approach of what I've been preparing for you behind the scenes. You are not crazy. You are not being overly hopeful. You're being guided. Love letter. Before you go any further, make sure you subscribe to this divine channel right now. Yes, you reading this, I'm talking to you. Because what's coming next, you'll need to hear every word I send. Your angels are preparing to speak more frequently, more clearly, and with greater power. Don't miss a single divine instruction. Subscribe now and keep the connection between heaven and your heart wide open. Love letter. Now breathe. I'm still here. You almost gave up last week, didn't you? You almost decided that maybe all these signs were just in your head. But then I let that number appear again. 1111, 777. That name someone mentioned. That dream that woke you up. All signs. All confirmations. All real. I know it's been heavy. You've carried a weight no one else sees. You've smiled while breaking inside. But I saw every tear. And I counted them. They were never wasted. They watered the ground you're about to walk into, a ground filled with answers, with blessings, with love, with miracles. That's why today, May 28th, I'm not asking. I'm declaring. I am telling you with divine authority, open your heart. Open your mind. Receive this. The secret courier carries not just a message but a moment. A holy moment that will shift everything. And they are closer than you think. You weren't supposed to find this message through logic. You were supposed to find it through alignment, divine alignment. That sudden pull you felt, the unexplainable urge to open this, that's how heaven works. Not always loud, but always accurate. And when I say now is the time, I mean it. There are no accidents. Not in my world. The secret courier who is coming to your house isn't wearing wings or glowing with golden light. They might look ordinary on the outside, but what they're carrying is not ordinary at all. It's wrapped in divine secrecy. It has your name written in light. They've been instructed by heaven to deliver this personally. Not to your neighbor. Not to your friend. But to you. Because only you can receive it. Only you have the spirit prepared to understand what's inside. The people around you might not understand this shift that's about to happen in your life. They'll see the effects, but they won't know the source. That's because I'm doing something private for you, something sacred, something protected. I'm not putting this miracle in a crowd. I'm placing it in your quiet place. That's why it's coming straight to your doorstep, directly to your spirit. You've been faithful in the silence. You've trusted me even when it didn't make sense. You've believed in goodness when everything around you felt dark. And now, heaven responds. I am not a God who forgets. I am not a God who overlooks. I'm the God who watches in the shadows and moves in perfect timing. And my child, this is your timing. Listen closely, there are people who tried to stop this moment from arriving. People who spoke against you. People who doubted you. People who secretly hoped you'd fail. But I didn't consult them when I designed your destiny. I don't need anyone's permission to bless you. I don't need a crowd's approval to raise you. I chose you long before they could reject you. So prepare. You may feel something strange tonight. Maybe a chill, a rush of energy, a strange dream. Maybe you'll hear your name spoken in the quiet. Maybe you'll feel a presence in the room when you're alone. Don't be afraid. It's the angels making the way. It's the spirit realm aligning with your future. Archangel Michael is leading this personally. That's how valuable this delivery is. I want you to know this, sometimes the blessings that are most life-changing come quietly. That's why you must be spiritually alert. The next time your phone buzzes. The next knock on the door. The next email you open. It could be the one. The one that shifts your whole story. The one that begins your divine upgrade. I am giving you signs now because what's coming is not normal. It's sacred. It's time-sensitive. That's why the angels are urging you to stay awake, spiritually and emotionally. Because if you blink too long, you'll miss the divine moment arriving in disguise. Pause for a second. Feel this truth in your chest. Not your head, your chest. That warmth? That slight tightening? That's how your spirit responds to the truth. It's not fear. It's readiness. You've been waiting a long time. You've been holding on when everyone else let go. You've been walking alone, trusting only my word. And now, I'm rewarding your faith. Not with something average. Not with something small. But with something you've never seen before. Miracles that were withheld are being released. Information that was hidden is being revealed. Love that was delayed is being delivered. All of it, to your doorstep. Through this courier. On this divine day. Dove, you are not just another person on earth. You are part of heaven's timeline. A soul chosen for something specific. A soul carrying light in a world that desperately needs it. And that's why you're being activated. Right now. Today. May 28th. Dove. You may not feel ready. But heaven knows you are. You may feel broken. But heaven sees you as whole. You may feel unimportant. But in the halls of heaven, your name is echoed with honor. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are right on time. And let me tell you something I've been waiting to say, the curse is broken. Yes. The spiritual blockage is gone. The people who stood in the way have been removed. The delays that frustrated you, they've ended. That's why the energy feels different today. That's why this message found you now. You're stepping into a moment of sudden release. Sudden clarity. Sudden favor. Sudden shifts. Not because you forced it, but because you were faithful when nothing made sense. Don't doubt what you're feeling. Don't ignore the signs. Don't brush this off like another internet message. This is a spiritual transmission. A message wrapped in divine urgency. Archangel Michael is not a messenger of confusion. When he comes, things change. When he speaks, darkness trembles. And today, he's been assigned to you. Envelope with arrow, my child, I'm not just giving you hope. I'm giving you instructions. Listen carefully. The next few hours are sacred. Watch what comes to you. Watch who contacts you. Watch the feeling in your stomach when certain names are mentioned. Your intuition is being sharpened. Your spirit is receiving downloads. You are not being paranoid. You are being prepared. Envelope with arrow. And now, take this next part very seriously. What's about to happen could either pass you by, or lift you into the chapter you were born for. This is not a motivational sentence. This is a prophetic warning wrapped in divine mercy. I am not trying to scare you, I'm trying to prepare you. Because this is not a drill. The secret courier I sent is not coming back with that delivery if you ignore this message. I had to clear so many timelines to make this one moment happen. I had to move people, shift events, unlock hearts, and command angels into position. All so that one divine message, one sealed answer, one long-awaited miracle could reach you. Don't you see? It's not just about what's coming. It's about who you'll become once you receive it. You've doubted yourself for too long. You've looked at others and thought, maybe I'm not chosen, maybe it's not my turn. But child, who told you that? Not me. I created you with intention. I placed you on earth with an assignment. And this delivery, it's part of your equipment. It's not a reward, it's a necessity. You'll need it for what's next. You'll need it for the battles you don't even know are coming. That's why I'm not letting it be delayed any longer. Let me tell you something secret, the person bringing this to you, this courier, is not just carrying a letter, or a package, or a sign. They're carrying a piece of your destiny. A puzzle piece you've been missing. Something that will make everything else make sense. And it's fragile. Not physically, but spiritually. That's why I told Archangel Michael to clear the air before it arrives. That's why your energy's been sensitive lately. That's why certain people have been removed, blocked, or faded away without explanation. They weren't meant to be present when this moment reaches you. Don't chase what left. It was not rejection. It was divine redirection. Don't mourn the silence. It was preparation. Don't fear the unknown. It's already been arranged. I need you to trust me completely now. Not 90%. Not only when it looks good. I need your full yes. Your full trust. Because this next step in your life will require obedience more than understanding. I will not give you all the answers. I will give you instructions. Follow them. Trust the way I move, even when it doesn't make sense to your human mind. Child, the enemy knows what's coming for you. That's why you've been under attack. That's why you felt more tired. That's why your mind has been spinning with fear and confusion. Because the enemy is terrified. Terrified of what will happen once you step into your anointed season. But listen to me, fear not. Because you're not alone. Archangel Michael is with you. And I am with you. You are surrounded by fire from heaven. Your home is protected. Your name is written in my book. You are guarded. You are guided. And no weapon formed against you shall prosper, not now, not ever. There's something else I want to say that will confirm everything inside you, that one person, the one you miss. The one who left. The one you couldn't forget no matter how hard you tried, they're connected to this too. But they're going to reappear only after you receive what the courier is bringing. Because this message, this object, this moment, it's what activates everything. Even their heart. Even your purpose. Even the restoration you never thought was possible. Stay alert. Don't dismiss the small things. A random text. A stranger looking at you with knowing eyes. A bird landing near your window. A whisper in your dream. These are the ways I move. These are the signs that the veil is lifting. The countdown has already begun. Today is not just the 28th of May. Today is your spiritual shift day. The day the atmosphere around you begins to change. The day heaven sends physical evidence of what your soul has believed for. Don't you feel it in your body? That flutter in your chest? That silent knowing in your spirit? That's confirmation. You're not just hoping anymore, you're aligning. And I need you to understand this. This courier is not just delivering something to you, they are also watching how you respond. Will you be present? Will you be prepared? Will you honor the message when it comes? Because when you do, everything will begin moving quickly. Doors will open. Delays will end. Hearts will soften. Clarity will hit you like lightning, and you'll understand why you had to wait this long. Because what I'm about to do in your life cannot be rushed. And now, it's ready. You are ready. The angels are ready. And the courier is already closer than you think. Candle, so stay still. Stay expectant. And say this out loud right now: God, I'm ready. I'm listening. I receive, candle. I heard you. And Archangel Michael heard you. He's already placing protection around your path. He's already clearing distractions. He's already whispering to your spirit, prepare the room. That space in your life that's been empty, physically, emotionally, spiritually, is about to be filled with divine purpose. Now breathe in, slowly. Exhale. This is the calm before the miracle. I see you, child. Even now, while you read this, your heart is racing, your spirit is leaning in, and something deep inside you is whispering, this is for me. That voice is right. You are not imagining this. This moment was written long before you were born. Heaven scheduled this delivery. And now, the courier is almost at your door. You don't need to open your window to see them, you need to open your soul. Listen again, not every miracle arrives with thunder. Sometimes it knocks softly at the door of your heart. This is one of those times. And if you miss it, if you let fear or pride or distraction close the door, you will delay what's already yours. That's why I'm pleading with you through this message, with urgency, with love, with tears. Yes, even I weep. For every second you spend in confusion or doubt is a second you miss the peace that's waiting right outside. Do you understand how close it is? Somewhere, right now, someone is making a move they don't fully understand. They're being led. They're being pulled. They don't know why they suddenly remembered your name, why they can't stop thinking of your face, why they feel a need to reach out or deliver something or speak a word. But I know why. I planted it in their heart. I designed this whole encounter. And in just a few hours, or maybe minutes, you'll witness the result of divine orchestration in real time. I want you to do something now. Make space. Clear out something old. Whether it's a drawer, a notebook, a photo, a number, a memory. Let something go, and in doing so, show me that you're serious. That you believe the new is coming. That you're not just hoping, you're preparing. Faith without preparation is like asking for rain and refusing to carry an umbrella. But you're going to carry yours, right? Because it's about to pour blessings. And I don't want you soaked in regret, I want you soaked in miracles. Archangel Michael is whispering something to you now. No, not in words your ears can hear. In waves your spirit can feel. That tightening in your chest, that warming in your hands, that single tear sliding down your face for no clear reason, that's him. That's the angel of justice, the angel of urgency, the defender of divine timing. And he's not leaving until this moment completes. What is coming is sacred. So sacred, I've kept it hidden from even your own understanding. So fragile, I've wrapped it in layers of protection. So personal, I've sealed it with your name and only your name. And that's why this cannot be shared with just anyone. This message, this delivery, it's not for the public. It's for the one whose heart stayed soft in hard seasons. It's for the one who kept whispering, God, are you still with me, even when I was silent? Yes, I was silent. But I was not absent. I was building. Quietly. Carefully. With hands so full of love, they could only focus on crafting the future I knew you'd need. There's something else I must tell you. After this message is delivered to you physically, something even deeper will begin spiritually. You'll start noticing things. The way the wind moves when you step outside. The way strangers look at you with reverence, as if they know something holy is near you. The way animals pause when they're near your presence. These are not random. These are signs that you've shifted. That you are no longer walking under the old timeline. The courier will arrive. They may not say much. But you'll feel it. You'll feel it the way your body feels warmth before fire ever touches it. You'll feel it the way the sky changes just before a storm or a miracle. That's how close it is. Candle, so say it again, and mean it, God, I'm ready. I'm making space. I'm unlocking the door, Candle. I heard you again. And with every breath you take after those words, heaven is responding. The courier has already taken their final turn. The angels are already opening the portal. The energy in your home is already shifting. The frequency around you is being tuned to a higher clarity. You may feel tired, that's okay. It's your body recalibrating. You may feel emotional, that's okay too. It's your soul remembering what it once knew before this lifetime, that you were always meant for this moment. And now, the only thing left to do, is to welcome it. But remember, when it comes, don't be casual. Don't shrug it off. Don't say, maybe this isn't it. Because if your spirit says yes, then this is it. It's the letter written before your birth. The message whispered before your heartbreak. The gift preserved for the moment you were ready again. You are ready now. And as you open your eyes and look around today, May 28th, know that the courier is closer than ever. And know that I am closer than ever too. Not behind the clouds. Not behind your doubts. But beside you. In your room. In your chest. In your breath. My beloved child. Your miracle is not coming. It's here. Open the door. And welcome what heaven has been waiting to give you. And now, as your spirit settles into the warmth of this truth, I want you to do something simple but sacred. Place your hand over your heart. Just feel it. That's not just a heartbeat. That's a promise. That's the sound of life still moving forward, of your purpose still unfolding, even when people walked away. That's the sound of a soul that has survived every attempt to silence it. You didn't just survive the heartbreak, my beloved. You were reborn through it. The tears you cried didn't go unnoticed. They watered the ground beneath you. And what is now growing inside you, this strength, this stillness, this rising clarity, it's the harvest. A holy harvest from every seed of pain that you surrendered to God. And now? You're about to see what heaven has been growing in silence. The heartbreaking message that is coming, it's not here to punish you. It's here to push you. Not into more pain, but into peace. Because sometimes peace comes only when everything false finally breaks. Sometimes peace comes after the shattering. And now, something sacred is happening. You're not just healing. You're being called. Called to a higher version of yourself. Called to let go of the version of you that waited, wept, and worried if they'd ever realize what they lost. They do now. They're already feeling it. That's why they're restless. That's why they keep checking your energy in silence. That's why they think of you at odd hours. Because their soul knows what their pride still tries to deny. You were the one. You were the safe space. You were the light they never knew how to hold. But now? That light is no longer flickering. It's blazing. You are a fire heaven has reignited, not to burn others, but to warm yourself. And when this message, this heartbreak, arrives at your door, in the form of a confession, a shocking truth, or a divine revelation, let it enter. Not to destroy you, but to remind you that even heartbreak, when seen through the eyes of God, becomes a holy turning point. You will feel. You will ache for a moment. But you will not break. Not this time. Because now, you know. You know that closure doesn't always come in words. It comes in awakening. It comes in the moment you finally stop blaming yourself. It comes in the second you no longer need them to admit anything, because you've already understood everything. You are your own closure now. You are your own healing. And what's coming next will feel lighter. Because, my dear one, after this message is received, you'll sleep differently. You'll dream differently. You'll walk through rooms without wondering who's still thinking of you. Because you'll be thinking of you. Not them. Not the past. Not the pain. Just you. And that is the moment heaven has been waiting for. The moment you fall in love with your own freedom. Let the truth arrive. Let the heartbreak speak. Let the pages turn. Because this chapter, the one where you were hurt, confused, waiting for someone to return, is closing. And a new chapter is beginning. One that starts with you waking up every day and not hoping they come back. One where you wake up and thank God that they left. Because had they stayed, you would have never met this version of yourself. The version that says, I love myself too much to stay where I am not honored. I choose peace over presence. I choose healing over history. I choose me. And so, Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your transformation. Sword in hand. Light behind him. And with every beat of your heart, he whispers this truth into your soul. You are free now. You are loved now. You are held now. And you are not going back. This heartbreak? It's the final goodbye you never got to speak. It's the unspoken truth finally being spoken. It's the divine closure you were promised but never received, until now. It may arrive tonight. It may arrive tomorrow. But it will arrive. And when it does, don't be afraid. Don't close the door. Don't hide from it. Stand still. Breathe deep. And say in your spirit, I am ready. I am done carrying what was never mine. I release them, I release the story, and I return to myself. Because from this moment on, it's not about what hurt you. It's about what's healing you. And you, my beloved, are healing fast. So fast, in fact, that soon you won't even recognize the version of you that begged for breadcrumbs from people who were never meant to hold your heart. Because a new love is coming. A new purpose is awakening. And it needed this heartbreak to clear the path. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are found. You are seen. You are carried. You are chosen. Let the news come. Let the heartbreak enter. Because after it leaves, you'll be standing in the clearest sky your soul has ever known. And now, let me whisper something only your heart will fully understand. The moment your hand touches what the courier brings, your life will never feel the same again. It won't be loud at first. It may come softly, just like my voice. But deep down, you will know, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. Because your soul remembers what your mind forgot. That you were made for this. The letter, the message, the energy wrapped in that delivery is carrying my fingerprints. Not human ones. Not worldly ones. Mine. It will come with peace. It will come with clarity. It will come with instruction. And with it, you will feel a weight lift. An invisible burden you didn't even realize you were carrying will melt away. Because finally, what you were meant to receive will have reached you. And from that point forward, nothing around you will remain the same. You'll notice it in people first. They'll look at you differently, not with their eyes, but with their spirit. They'll sense something changed in you. They won't be able to explain it, but they'll feel it. Because heaven will have touched you. And that touch leaves evidence. Divine residue. The kind of aura that cannot be copied, only carried. Don't be afraid when things begin to shift quickly. Relationships will either deepen or disappear. Opportunities will multiply or vanish. Old places will feel uncomfortable. Old patterns will break suddenly. That's not confusion. That's elevation. You're being lifted, my child. The place you cried in will no longer be your resting place. The people who misunderstood you will no longer have access to you. The season that tried to destroy you will now bow before you. Because what once attacked you will now witness your transformation. This is how I work. First in silence. Then in suddenness. You asked me, when will it be my turn? And today. I answer, now. The world around you may not understand this delivery. They may not value what you've received. But that's okay. I didn't send it for them, I sent it for you. You who stayed kind when the world turned cold. You who held on to light when darkness surrounded you. You who believed in me even when I was quiet. I remember all of it. I saw every lonely night. I heard every whisper you made under your breath, thinking no one else was listening. But I was. And I was writing a reply. And today, that reply is arriving. Yes, it took time. But not because I forgot. It took time because some miracles require preparation not just in heaven, but in you. You had to be emptied of pride. Of fear. Of old attachments. Of false identities. You had to be emptied so I could fill you without overflow. So that nothing divine would spill. So that you would not miss even one drop of what I'm giving you now. And now you're ready. There's one more thing the courier brings, and it's not something you can touch. It's something you'll feel. Reconnection. You will feel reconnected to yourself. To the version of you that was never broken. The child inside you who once believed in magic, in destiny, in love, in heaven. That version of you is not lost. I've been keeping it safe. And today, I'm handing it back to you. It's time. It's finally time. Don't be afraid if you cry. It's your soul adjusting to light. Don't be afraid if you feel overwhelmed. It's your body catching up to the spirit. Don't be afraid if things begin to move faster than you expected. That's what happens when you walk in alignment. The courier is closer than ever. I keep repeating it because I want you to believe it. I want you to expect it. I want you to prepare for it. This is not a dream. This is not just hope. This is real. You are not waiting for confirmation anymore. This is your confirmation. The dates align. The signs align. The message aligns. The energy aligns. Heaven is aligned with your next step. So now, all I ask of you is this. Receive. Open the door. Welcome what I've sent. Treasure it. Honor it. Follow where it leads. Because once this enters your life, the path ahead becomes visible. And the path leads to places you've never been, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Places of deep healing. Places of real love. Places where provision overflows. Places where your soul finds rest and your heart finds rhythm. This message will not come again in this form. That's why I've sent it with such intensity. Such clarity. Such force. Because this is your moment of awakening. And once it passes, it does not return the same way. So pause. Breathe. And repeat after me in your heart. God, I trust you. I won't ignore this. I'm ready. Good. The courier has received the final instruction. They're now one breath away. And heaven is smiling. Because today, finally, you opened the door. And now that the door is open, I need you to remain open. Don't second-guess this. Don't let the world talk you out of what your spirit already knows is true. Because the moment you open your heart wide enough to receive me fully, without logic, without limits, without needing to understand every detail, you step into a frequency where fear cannot follow you. You rise above it. And child, you are rising now. You will feel it. Not just emotionally, but physically. A lightness in your chest. A warmth in your palms. A stirring in your stomach. These are not symptoms. These are signals. Heaven is adjusting you to match the vibration of your miracle. And miracles don't come to panic, they come to peace. That's why I had to slow you down first. That's why I allowed delays. Not to punish you, but to prepare you. To teach you patience. To stretch your capacity for belief. Because what I'm sending now is greater than what you prayed for. Yes, greater. You asked for restoration, I'm giving you resurrection. You asked for survival, I'm giving you overflow. You asked for direction, I'm giving you divine clarity that no man can take. You asked for a sign, I'm giving you a full circle moment wrapped in sacred truth. And it all begins with what the courier brings. But I need you to hear this, not everyone around you can come into this new chapter. Some were with you for the journey. But not everyone is assigned to your arrival. That's why some people will grow quiet. Some will fall off. Don't chase. Don't mourn. It's not rejection, it's realignment. I am placing new people in your path. People who will understand your soul without explanation. People who speak your language. Who honor your journey. Who see your light without being threatened by it. These new people? They're part of your next. You'll recognize them not by their words, but by the peace you feel in their presence. By the way your spirit exhales near them. That's the sign. That's your confirmation. They come after the courier. Do you feel the shift now? Good. That means you're aligned. Now listen closely, child. When the courier delivers what I've ordained, don't hide it. Don't doubt it. Don't treat it like it's fragile. Treat it like it's holy. Because it is. Handle it with reverence. With awareness. With gratitude. Because what you do with this gift will echo through your future. It will decide how fast the next doors open. It will decide how clearly I speak to you in the days to come. It will decide whether this was just a moment, or the beginning of a movement in your life. This is more than a message. It's a spiritual invitation. To rise. To let go of who you were and step fully into who you were always meant to be. You've carried the weight of the past for long enough. The self-doubt. The guilt. The regret. The heartbreak. It's been heavy, I know. But today, I tell you this with love, you can put it down now. It served its purpose. It built you. But it is not meant to come with you. You're not walking into the future with old wounds, you're walking in with healed wings. And yes, you will fly. Not just survive. Not just move forward slowly. You will fly. Your speed will confuse people. Your clarity will silence doubt. Your joy will return like a tidal wave. And the ones who tried to bury you with their words, will watch you bloom in front of their eyes. Because what I water, nothing can destroy. And I am watering you now. I am lifting you. I am expanding you. I am giving you beauty for ashes. Laughter for tears. Purpose for pain. And it starts, with this courier. They are bringing more than a message. They are bringing a moment. A holy moment that will split your life into before this and after this. You'll look back on today, this 28th of May, and say, that was the day everything changed. Because it will. And one day, you'll tell your story. You'll speak of how you almost missed it, but something inside said, open it. And when you did, heaven opened with it. Let me end this message by saying something only you and I know fully. You were never forgotten. You were never too late. You were never abandoned. Every delay was mercy. Every silence was strategy. Every no was protection. And every prayer you whispered into the dark, it reached me. And I answered. The answer is now at your door. So rise, my child. Stand up in your spirit. Because what's coming cannot be stopped. You've waited long enough. And now, it's yours. Open it. And don't look back.